Okay. In executive session, we discussed proposed, pending litigation, no action was taken. At this point, may I have a motion to approve the settlement in public accommodation case number 1260?
So move.
Second.
Okay, move and second that the settlement in public accommodation case number 1260 be approved. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries and settlement is in fact approved.
I'm sorry, we had a hard time hearing the person who made the motion.
I did say aye. Aye.
Oh, I didn't know she.
Well, yeah, have it only show video participants, so I can.
Well, then she
I
came.
thought it was Miss Henry, Commissioner Henry.
I second.
You seconded, okay.
Mhm. Someone else.
I made the motion.
Commissioner Stringer made the motion.
Yes.
Unless she's visible, she cannot participate and make a motion. So I'll need a commissioner who is in fact visible to make the motion to approve the settlement.
So moved.
There's a
I second.
Second. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Okay, no opposed. So the settlement is in fact approved. Anything else from legal?
No, sir. Thank you all.
Thing. No committee reports, any new business? I guess it's not necessarily new business, but our executive director sent out to everybody yesterday or the day before that the University of Kentucky has in fact closed down its Department of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, stating that it's not going to terminate any employees, but those employees would be reassigned to other function in it. But I think it's something that we as a commission probably monitor pretty closely. As you well know, there were several DEI bills filed in the last session of the General Assembly. I'm expecting that in the upcoming session, even the authors of the session in 25, which is supposed to be an organizational session, that there will be some things coming, and the effort is primarily being led by Representative Decker out of Shelbyville, that area. So it's something that we need to be aware of, because potentially it could have an adverse impact on students of various backgrounds. And what a lot of folks don't realize, diversity isn't just a race question. It's a question of disability, the question of veterans, the question of first generation students, a whole number of things. But we don't seem to be, at least, I talk about Kentucky, we don't seem to have the knowledge or the understanding of what diversity is really all about in terms of where it is. But that's something we should continue to be aware of, and I think at the appropriate time, if necessary, we may need to make some kind of public statement from this body in regards to those things that they're proposing may very, very well be adverse and in contradiction to statutes that are already on the books in terms of what's required. So just be aware of that. Any other new business? And then one other, I probably should have done this on the sort of committee report. I think that Cynthia and Colt, you all met with the folks representing the anti-Semitism task force. Any report or updates in terms of what you learned?
Not necessarily. Sorry, since I'm speaking out of turn. No real updates. They expressed an interest in just bringing us to the table. They meet regularly. I had a meeting yesterday discussing a little bit about security in school or for faith-based institutions.
Mm-hmm.
No real action items coming out of that yet, but they did assure that we would have and should have a seat at the table going forward.
Okay. Any other announcement or any issue any commissioner would bring up?
I do. I just have one. again, the Kentucky Civil Rights Hall of Fame induction will be in Hopkinsville on November the 22nd. We have a block of rooms, and I still just need to know who will be plans to be in attendance. We will have a commission meeting that morning, but we just need to know who will be in attendance.
Okay, our next meeting of the commission will be on Thursday, September 19th. And we will be meeting here. There are no further business to come before the body. May I have a motion for adjournment?
Motion for adjournment, sir.
Second,
Second.
move and second that we adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The meeting is adjourned. So thank you all. Thank you for your attendance.
November 22nd is a Friday, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it was last minute, but I was something about that.
I haven't looked at myself.